Okay. All right, we're recording. I'm super sorry, you guys. Let me back up for just a minute. My name is Janice Strunk, Independent Sales Director with Mary Kay. And make sure that you're wrapping up STAR by the 15th. Make sure that you're getting in on the sale for the foundation primer and finishing spray. That's on sale till the 14th. You guys, don't wait to order them after you sell them. Order them now. Get the limit and then go out and sell them. It really will work out, I promise you, but this is while supplies last. Don't forget that. Okay, I'm doing something called, I'm going to give you some fun tips. This is, I'm doing something called Adopt a Grandparent. This is an amazing way to serve. And you don't want to promote this as people are donating, because we are not a 501c3, I think is what you have to be. We're not nonprofits, okay? So we can't promote it as that. I promote it as a service project, and I do not take a profit, okay? So like what I do is I contact a facility. I make sure it's okay with them if I go visit their residence, and then I go collect, and I have people, instead of them donating, basically they're buying hand creams for a discounted price, okay? And then they are not taking possession of the hand cream. I'm giving the hand cream to the seniors on their behalf. And so you can even, like my property manager, when I had a studio, she would donate. And so I would take her business cards and attach them to some of the hand creams, so people know that she is part of this. And my insurance agent, he would do it. So who are the people that you work with that would like to be part of this? It's super fun. So I'm going to go through the steps that I use to promote this project. Now, you're not going to profit from this. It will take you higher in the STAR consultant level. So if you're needing to finish STAR, this will help you in that. But you know what? It's going to really help you right here. It is going to make a difference in your heart and in the hearts of the people that you get to be part of their life. Okay. I know a guy named Larry Potter now. And hey, Shannon, thanks for joining us. Larry Potter is somebody, he's a resident that we visited, and he's like done amazing things in his lifetime. And we've had the opportunity, my family and I, and other consultants, to hear his story. It's amazing who you get to know. So anyway, number one, I contact a facility and ask them if we can bring gifts to those that don't get visitors. Number two, I tell friends, clients, family members, businesses that I frequent, I ask them if they like to participate. And by the way, I do give them credit on Facebook, because I think that they deserve that. And Latrice said some facilities may not let you personally visit this year due to COVID. We didn't last year. We were not able to go in person last year, but we still brought the gifts because they needed the gifts more than ever. And something extra fun, you guys, there have been years that they've had like little champagne and cookie parties, because these facilities want to make this a big deal, and they have people come down to this party, or we've gone room to room to visit the people because some people are not able to go out into the commons areas. But I also love to take chocolates. They love Dove chocolates. That's key. Okay, so first one was contact the facility. Number two is tell your friends, family, and clients and everybody about it. Number three is order the hand creams and buy some Dove chocolates, or you can get chocolate kisses, but I'm serious. My son loves Dove, so we just go with Dove. And the hand creams usually are fragrance free. I know there are several people that don't mind the fragrance, but we usually do fragrance free just to keep it safe. And by the way, I started ordering my fragrance free right when they came back in stock. So I've got a whole bunch on my shelf just in case, I can't order them. And then what you have to do is they come wrapped in the plastic sleeve. You have to take, something and cut that sleeve and unwrap that. And then I usually put a bow on it, just a ribbon bow. And the reason why you have to take that off is because these people can't take that plastic off. When you deliver the gift, many of them say, "Oh, can you give me some?" So they want you to put hand cream on their hands so they can rub that in. And you know what? If you are able to go in and visit them, if there aren't COVID restrictions, they rarely get their hands touched. You know what I mean? Nobody touches their hands because they care. And so what a loving connection. So anyway, there's that. Okay, number 4 is set up a time to deliver to the facility so the facility knows when, what's convenient for them. You don't want it to be inconvenience for them. By the way, I have met clients and I have also I've made connections to the staff members, and it's really been a blessing to me. And when you set up that time, after you set up the time to deliver, take kids with you. The residents love children. They really do. It brightens their day. Wear Santa hats, play music, visit with the people, and love on them all. They will remember it, I promise. And number 5 is you will profit in love and have a giving heart. Their smiles will really say it all. And so you guys, it's important for us to be giving back to our communities. The second thing that I want to talk to you about tonight, and I'll be quick, is this. I just had a booth on Friday night, and I have never had so much success from so few of people being, like in the facility where we were doing this. And I thought, that was powerful. So I'm going to tell you about the things that mattered and the things that really don't matter. Okay. In my mind, my opinion, this is Jana Strunk's opinion. Okay. So number 1, I took catalogs. It's important to have plenty of catalogs. Don't be a tightwad. Order plenty of catalogs. The winter catalogs just came out. And I used to be like, oh, I'll order 10. Oh, I'll order 10. You know what? I'm in this business forever. And so why would I not order some stinking catalogs? Because I'm worried about they're going to go out. Well, guess what? I still have some fall catalogs. I have some holiday catalogs. I have some winter catalogs. I took them all with me and I just let them pick a catalog. And so anybody that stopped by, I'm like, oh, make sure you grab a catalog. It has my name and information on the back. The second thing is business cards. It's so important for them to have your business card. Everybody that left my booth had a catalog and a business card. The third thing is sign-up sheets. I have some very basic sign-up sheets. If anybody is doing a booth or would like the sign-up sheets, I can share the document with you. It's very basic. It says, basically, do you have a beauty consultant? What is your name? What is your cell phone number? And can I text you? And would you like to learn about skincare, color cosmetics, or body care? And or the career opportunity? And so it's very, very quick, very basic. And so don't forget the sign-up sheets. Number 4, sample bags for those that signed up for my drawing. Okay, so for the people that filled out those things, they were getting into a drawing for $100 in free Mary Kay product. Now, don't feel obligated to do that. You could give away a satin hand set. You can give away $50 in products, shopping spree. Whatever you do is whatever, that's the best. But I gave everyone a fun sample bag. And so I have little cello bags. I meant to bring them in here. I apologize. But they're fun, cute little cello bags. And in some of my packages, I had skincare. So I had skincare, like with the combination to oily 3D set, I have the charcoal mask. And with the 3D normal to dry set, I had the Time Wise Moisture Renewal Gel Mask. And so every set had a skincare set and a mask. And so I just keep those in there. Each one had my business card in there, but I made sure they had another business card. And then in the other packages, I had color looks. So I had color looks for green eyes, blue eyes, brown eyes, because I had the color card, an eye applicator, a lip gloss applicator, or lipstick, whatever, the doe foot applicator. I had an eyeliner and a mascara. And so what this working virtually has taught me to do is be prepared. And so the night before the booth, I'm like, I have to take samples. And so how fun is that? So I had all of that packed up. So when they registered for the thing, I'd say, hey, what can I get you? Are you more excited about skincare or color? And if they were excited about both, I gave them one of each. It just does not matter. I want them to try things. The next thing is number 5 is limited edition or phased out products. So you can get some bookings. So everybody that signed up, I said, you know what? I have a free giveaway. Did you see that? Did you see that big basket? So you can get one of those products of your choice for free when you schedule just a complimentary pampering session with me. It can be virtual or in person. Can we set up a tentative date? Yes, yes, and yes. Everybody that stopped at my booth, which was just a handful of people, said yes. Well, one did not. One I didn't get booked. But you guys, it was amazing. It was really good. Everybody got to take something home. They were so thrilled. They were full-size products. And so, but there are things, and you know what? I gave it away. That's tax deductible. Track it. It's awesome. Okay. The next thing that you'll want to remember is to take is display products. Don't clutter. Do not clutter. Prop things up so people can see it, but be friendly and not creepy. Okay, so one of the things that I do is I like to prop things up in their own boxes. So like the microdermabrasion, I'll just show, or here, I'll show you Clinical Solutions. Okay, so Clinical Solutions. So this is what I'll do to prop this up. Take this out, stick it in the lid, and then I stick it in here. And then, so I need something right here, right? Use what you've got. I had some of those extra socks from the Mint Bliss. I stuffed some socks in there on one of them. And on another one, I stuck 2 of the new silky setting powders on their sides. And so like little wheels, I just stuck them in there and it propped it up just like this. So you have a really good display. Another thing is it really doesn't matter what you're showing. Honestly, the most important part is what we've already talked about, is getting them to sign up, getting their name and booking their appointment and getting them excited. I've got so many ideas from everybody else's booths because they had some cute decorative stuff. And I was like, next time, I'm going to do some fun things like that. But you can totally just do you, but don't over clutter it and just have fun and meet people. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and does anybody have any questions so far? I got to see some hands. Any questions? If so, unmute. Okay, yes, I will be sharing the sheets and the stuff on our Voxer group. So anyway, okay, enough of Janice Strunk. It's time to hear from amazing Maureen Frazier. So let's get Maureen on here. If you want to unmute Maureen, it's all you. And you look beautiful tonight, I might add.
Oh, well, thank you, Jana. And thank you for all those great tips. I love the whole grandparent program and the do not clutter your table.
Yes,
those were my takeaways. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
So I'm Maureen Frazier. I'm from Michigan. I am kind of a brand new sales director and I love it. And I'm going to share with you a couple selling ideas for the holidays. So in the little comments there, I'm going to post that little link. I made these with my daughter. This is the Mint Bliss lotion. Oh, Lordy. Let me take off the background. Now you get to see the real me, right? Anyways, so we did gnomes. And so this is the Mint Bliss. So all of the items are on the little link there. So this is just some crinkle and then a ribbon and the socks, of course. And then can you see it? I feel like you can't see it good enough. So it's a gnome and it's a little wooden ball. And the super cool thing is that at that link that I posted, all the directions for how to do this are on there. So that's really cool. So the other kind of simple way, if you're like, I'm not doing all that faux fur, Maureen, and wooden balls, forget about it. So, we've got the products, we've got the socks. So again, on that link, they've got this cute little gnome that you can print on your paper. And then you just wrap it up, tape it on the back and then put a little crinkle up here and then put a little, and this is on there too. So I actually printed these out, cut them out by hand, and my daughter did. And the first one ripped. So then I realized that I had to put the shiny packing tape on there to protect it. And then we just cut a little hole and then we just put it on there. So it's super cute, right? So then the little gnomes. The other thing is this never gets old, you guys. This coffee and cream business never gets old. So we just had the Posh Pink Palooza here on Friday night, Saturday morning, this morning, and it'll be Tuesday night again. These fly. away for $12 all day long. I don't upcharge. I just write it off because I get these for $1. So, and I buy these in bulk, right? So, I make up like 12 of them or something, and they fly. When they go, that's only 12. I'm like, yeah, how many would you like? So these are adorable. So you just kind of look at, I got these at Dollar Tree, the Naughty Nice, or I tried. I think that's hysterical. But if you get there early enough to Dollar Tree, I know that they still have some. The other thing that I thought was super cool was, you know, the mint, the new shower gel and body lotion. So I had some extra ones of this color bag, right? We all have a couple, right? Hanging around. So this is what I did. You can do this or you can do it a little bit different. I said, pick any shower gel, pick any body lotion, and you can have this bag for free during the Pink Posh Palooza, like during the open house. Now you wouldn't have to do that because you would lose $8 on it, but you could say you can have the bag for $8. And I never did that before. And the ladies who have come really seem to like that. They're like, okay, so wait, just pick a shower gel and pick a lotion of whatever I want, and I get the bag for free. I'm like, yeah. They like do anything for a bag, and it doesn't have to be made up like this. So what I was doing is they were picking different lotions and different, like it wasn't a matchy upset, like somebody wanted a scrub and then they wanted a lotion of another scent. I'm like, no problem, get those 2 things over there. And then I just gave them the bag. It wasn't like made up like this. So you can do that. So that's super cool. So those are some selling ideas. And that link is like endless. So be very, very careful. For me, I get lost and it's like a little rabbit hole for me sometimes. And I start saving everything. Just don't do that. Just pick like 1 or 2 things and then fly with it. So anyways, those are my little selling ideas. So I got to tell you, this past weekend, since Friday, since we've had the open house, the Pink Posh Palooza, I wanted to share with you just a little bit about why I love being a director, because I'm brand new since July. And I would almost say, even though I was a director before many, many years ago, I would really say that this is really my first time being a director, for real, like for real. And I just want to tell you a couple different things about why I love being a director. First of all, I love meeting new people and I love having new friends. Like I would have never met any of you had I not met Cleta and Selah and Larry and all you guys. So that super makes me happy. I love it. I love it. But one of the other really cool things about becoming a director this year was that I never thought I could do this again. So the thing about that is that broke down a bunch of like walls for me, right? It just busted down the walls, huge personal growth. And the thing that's so cool about that is that now I get to do that for somebody else, because now I'm standing in a space where I can look at somebody and say, you can do that. Like, what do I hear in my ear? I hear Selah saying, call one person. I hear, Larry telling me something else. I hear Cleta telling me, you're doing it, so I get to take all that and pass it on to somebody else. I love that. And that's another reason I love being a director. So that's it.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for those great selling tips. And thank you so much for just sharing about what you're loving so far. You know what? There's going to be so many things. You're not going to be able to count them because you're going to be such an awesome long-time sales director. And you look flawless tonight. Like, you look gorgeous. I don't know what you're up to, but if it's a filter, if it's a filter, you have to PM me and let me know so I can do it too, because seriously, your lipstick, your face, you just look gorgeous. So thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Next, we're going to hear from the gorgeous, the Latrice, the amazing Cadillac sales director. Here she is, Latrice Maholick. Yay.
Hey, everybody. I am so excited to be on here. And before I take my background off, I want y'all to notice what it looks like or what it is. Mary Kay Ash always said, shoot for the moon and you'll land among the stars. And that is our goal. That's our goal, y'all, by the 15th. So let me see. I'm not real sure if I can take it off, but I'm going to try to take that off so y'all can Well, maybe not. Maybe so. Hang on just a second, y'all. No background, none. There we go. Okay, I did it. All right. So, y'all, I love to, when I'm out making deliveries, I like to take, this year, I just have this cute little box, okay? And I always have it with me. It's just a little wooden box. You could have a little basket, it's just whatever you want. And I have everything kind of cute. People like stuff that's already packaged up and ready. And for those of y'all that bought the travel sets, we have the repair, we've got the time-wise, normal, dry, and combination oily. And these were, well, this one's 35 and of course 25. And we've got the clear proof that's 20. And this just has shred in the bottom. And y'all, I love these little Christmas trees. I know they're from Hobby Lobby, like they're tiny, but it just makes the little package look like I want to buy it. anyway, those are cute. And y'all, people will spend $20, 25, 35. The next little idea I have is I took out the men's fragrance set and the ladies, took it out of the box, wrapped a little piece of ribbon around it. And again, there's my little famous Christmas tree. I just love the little tree. Of course, Maureen has shared this, and this is just, another little idea of packaging, same thing. It's a little vinyl bag. And I ordered these vinyl bags, this particular vinyl bag, it's called Paper Mart, M-A-R-T. And I also use their cellophane bags. They are, when I tell y'all dirt cheap, they are dirt cheap, okay? Paper Mart, and they're made in the United States. The other little things I have, this is mascara. So ladies, like Cleta shared, was it last week or week before? What do you have in your inventory? Wrap it up. Y'all, it's a cellophane bag, and it's got a little piece of ting-ting in the bottom, shred, and the little bow. I've got lip glosses. I mean, just anything y'all you have in your inventory that you want to move. Concealer. These are cute stocking stuffers. And then I do have some bigger items, I would say, and that's going to be the satin hands. Of course, y'all know we have the new one I love. And as Janet was talking about, the fragrance-free hand cream too. But this little hand towel came from TJ Maxx. I think there's 2 for $7, and I just add the price of that to this. So anyway, those are just a couple of ideas. But what I do is say, I'm delivering at Jana's, and I'm like, Jana, I've got your order, but I have some really cute ideas I think you would like to see. And she goes, well, bring them in. I mean, y'all, that is just how easy it is. And they may buy something and may not, but you know what? A lot of them do. I will tell y'all this, I have had much success with this new fragrance. The blush one is $36 and people are loving it. And then last but not least, I have the botanicals in the little bag like Maureen had fixed up hers. And so it just looks cute. And then the beautiful facial towel. So anyway, and last thing I do, y'all, to upsell is I use the sheet that Monica Gabot uses. I send that to everybody. And it's like Jana said, you may not be making a profit on it with the hand cream or doing Monica's when they buy the 50 and they get something half price, but you are upselling maybe to get them on something else. And also it goes toward your star, your retail, and so anyway. And last, I just want to say, I love being a sales director. Like 30 years I've been in Mary Kay, and it never gets old. It's always something exciting. I will honestly say my first goal was I wanted the suit. I did. And honestly, I still want the suit. I still have the suit. So anyway, but love the suit. I love the fact that sales directors are in the top 2%, maybe a little higher now in Mary Kay in the company. And someone shared this past week from a Bible study that, Mary Kay asked us to pass it on. That is what she asked us to do. And I believe that we're all legacy leaders. Like we can pass this on to other people through generation after generation. And that to me is more than it gives me chills to think about us being able to share this business opportunity with other women, and that the company that we're in, They're all inspiring, just like these women. And I would have never met any of y'all if it hadn't have been for Mary Kay. And y'all, my circle of friends, I do have friends outside of Mary Kay, but my tight circle are all of y'all. And so that's why I love being a Mary Kay sales director. And y'all can do it too.
I love that. And by the way, you look flawless tonight.
Well,
Like you just, or I don't know if you're using a highlighter, but your cheeks are glowing. You look gorgeous.
thank you.
And you look hot in hot pink. I'm just saying.
Well, a friend of mine gave me this at church today. I normally dress up for the call, but it says Merry Christmas, and she gave it to me for my birthday last week. So anyway, I had to wear it.
That's right. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You just changed my life. So papermart.com, cello bags, because I've been getting them at another place where you know, when we go to events, the wooden box idea, that is amazing. Upselling, fantastic. And I love that hand towel idea because I always love those hand towels at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. And I'm like, what am I going to do with those hand towels? And now I know. So
Yep, just tuck it down
Latrice,
in there.
you are a pro. Thank you for going before us. And thank you for serving Mary Kay and clients and team members for 30 years as a sales director. That's amazing. Thank you, friend. Okay. All right. Next, we get to hear from the amazing and fabulous Connie. Oh, wait. Sorry. Did y'all have any questions for Latrice? Did anybody have any questions? If so, unmute, or you can save it for the end as well. So anyway, all right, we're going to go ahead and have Connie join us. Connie, I know you've got great ideas. Lay it on us, sister.
Well, listen, I had a whole stack of things just because I was toward the bottom of the list and I was like, all right, Maureen, check. Jana did check. Latrice just did check. We are all using a lot of the same great ideas. And I just, I love that, but I also love the way that we can share maybe different twists on the same ideas. So I did type in the chat, you know, legal is really cracking down on us posting things about adopting the grandparent and stuff on our public pages. And so there's another fabulous sales director that comes to a lot of Cleta's events. She's part of the Georgia, Florida thing. And she sent me some text messages and she's like, Connie, can you help me with the wording of this so that we can keep ourselves out of Mary Kay jail? And we're calling it Secret Santa. So we're calling it Secret Santa to gift. And my unit this year, we're gifting the homeless. So we are adopting shelters in our area, mainly because the nursing homes last year, we've always done adopt a grandparent. We've always done different ones in our area. And last year they were not even allowed to take in product from people because of COVID. You know, it was just, you know, things were just weird last year. So we have a home in our town that is for unwed mothers. It's a shelter for young girls to go to and where they can have their baby in a safe place and be surrounded by people who will support them. And we also have my sister's house, which is a shelter in our area that services. It's a domestic violence shelter, and it actually is a shelter that qualified for one of the $20,000 Mary Kay grants several years ago. And so that's what we are doing. And we're doing the Mint Bliss with the socks, but we're also, my church, just in case you guys are affiliated with a church, that they can donate life books for you. You can only get them. Like I tried to go on lifebook.com to order some, and you have to be a church to be able to order them. But it's basically the book of John, but you're sharing the love of Jesus, but it's really for teenagers. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with these little life books. I should have brought one in to hold it up so you could see them. They're only about this big. They're very small. And you're sharing the love of Jesus with everyone that you give a gift to. So I really loved that idea. So we're running with that this year. And we're calling it Secret Santa for the shelter, for the shelters. So that's just another way to word it. Again, like they said, you cannot ask for donations. Even saying sponsor, Maureen, you might get yourself, if you're posting that publicly, don't even say that. But gifting is okay. So that's how I would put it, you know, that you're a Secret Santa to gift people. So that was one thing I wanted to add to Jana's great idea. Latrice, I love all of your ideas. I call my temptation basket my holiday baby. And the reason I say that is because, and mine is in my car right now, so I don't even have it up here to show you, but I've shown it on a bunch of other things. So I kind of forgot that I had never shown this group my temptation basket, but basically it's a temptation basket with all the different little ideas of gifting ideas that you just take with you. And the reason we call it a holiday baby is because if you had a real baby, you would never dream of leaving your baby in the car when you went into the stores, right? And so you would take your baby with you everywhere you go. And so that's what I want you to think about your temptation basket as your holiday baby, that you're taking it with you everywhere you go. And when you have a basket of things, of put together gifts like that, and you're walking through, BJ's or Sam's or Walmart or any store really, and it's in the cart, people stop you and they're like, where did you get that basket? What's all of this stuff? And then you have a very easy way to warm chat and pick up some new customers. So I love that idea. And I want to piggyback on Latrice because the sheet that she has posted the link for you guys for the 50% off. I'm telling you guys, I am having huge success with that because I am taking my holiday roadshow. So basically, for those of you who do not know, we are in the process of selling our home that we've lived in for the last 23 years. And we're in this nice little small apartment right now. So there's nowhere for me to do my holiday open house. I've always done a holiday open house. And so this year, I'm actually truly doing it as a road show. And so I literally have everything like Latrice was showing you and like Maureen was showing you packaged up in cute little gift ideas, but I have them in little red bins that I just have them in my car. And then every delivery I make, I'm like, well, come on out to my car for my road show. But the other thing you can do is you can literally set up appointments with your customers. You can call them and say, you know what, this year I am not doing my open house the way I normally do. I'm doing road shows. When would be a good time for me to come by and, take 10 minutes of your time and you can come out and do your shopping. So you want to keep everything in your trunk, ready to go. I would say, think of things, people who have kids, they have teachers that they have to buy gifts for. And that's sort of always been for me I've been a last minute lifesaver for my, even for my coworkers, even back in the day when I worked night shift as a nurse. I can remember being at work and somebody saying, oh my gosh, tomorrow's the last day of school and I don't have anything for the teachers. And I'm like, follow me to my car. And, so if you have things that you can package that's less than $15, because most people aren't going to spend more than about $15 generally on teacher gifts. So what I would do is those snowmen, like Latrice showed you with the little wrapper and the hats. And I have a couple of varieties of snowmen that I have, and I sell them for 12 a piece or 3 for $30. And almost always people will buy 3 for $30 because they're mint bliss. You can give them to grandmothers, you can give them to aunts, you can give them to basically anyone, but they make great teacher gifts. Also, Maureen's Coffee and Cream, the hand cream in a coffee cup, that's a great teacher gift. So talk to your customers that have kids in school. That's a great thing. And then husbands, y'all, really, you are missing half the market if you don't get in touch with your customers' husbands. So hopefully over I have this whole workbook that I train my unit on for holiday preparation. So hopefully over the last month and a half or 2 months, as you've been doing parties and facials with your customers or even reorders, you're getting their wish list from them. And then you can call the husbands and package together something that you know that their wives are going to love. If you haven't done that, you know what, it's okay. You can still get in touch with all of the men in your life. If you guys ever follow Cindy Williams, National Sales Director Cindy Williams, she will tell you that she sold to nothing but men. She makes the travel roll-up bags, and then she has the little cards with satin sets in it, and she'll, she makes it sound all sexy when she says, oh, this gift is for you, but it's really for me too, because the satin hands are going to make your hands so soft for me to hold, and the satin lips are going to make your lips very soft, and it's just going to make me want to kiss you more. And and the satin body is going to make you smell so good, and I can just hold you. So it's really for you, but it's really for me too, kind of thing. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Cindy Williams, National Sales Director. She will package up tons of those, and she just takes them out on the road, and she goes to and I have done this too. I've gone to tire shops, places that are like car repair shops, places where mainly men work. And I go up with my whole trunk full of all different gift ideas and different price points, so that you can, ask them, what's your price point? How much do you want to spend? And then you can guide them to the bin in that price point range. And of course, Mary Kay made it super easy for us this year with the 12 days of faves. So I could go on and on and on, but I won't take up any more time.
That is okay. You have given me so much, Connie. Like, seriously, you guys, who's ready to go be a star this quarter? Wrap up some stuff. And you know what? If you don't have time to get things in from papermart.com, go to the Dollar Tree or go to Walmart. One year at Walmart, I got these little cello bags that had little gingerbread men on them or something like that, and they were super inexpensive. Wrap it up to look cute. But be sharp. And yeah, information overload, someone says. Oh my goodness. So much good stuff. Men will buy whatever another woman says is the bomb.com. They'll say they believe you because you're a woman and they are not. And so they do love help shopping. Connie, thank you so much for each and every one of the things that you shared. So we love it, love it. Anyone have any questions for Connie so far? All right. All right. Thank you so much, Connie. Okay. Next, we are going to hear from the amazing and fabulous marathon mama, Selah Love. Let's have you get on here with me, Selah. I'm going to pop you on here and go ahead. Amazing lady, share away.
Hey, everybody. Jana, Latrice, Connie, Maureen, y'all have covered everything. I knew when I was going to be at the end, I was like, okay, my job will be easy because I know these women will knock it out of the park. I will say, Jana, talking about adoptive grandparent, 1 year, my kids were like 16, 14, and 12. And I told them, I said, I want you to meet me at our house at 10 o'clock on a Saturday. And they said, what are we doing? I said, listen, I have got a big, big surprise for you. And they kept saying, what is it? What is it? So I loaded them in my car. I had all my adopted grandparent gifts in the back. We went to a local nursing home. And y'all, it'll make me cry. We went in, they had all the residents in the community room, and they helped me hand out gifts. And then they were playing music in there. And there was a lady, she was 98 years old. And my middle son, Chad, she was kind of bebopping to Jingle Bells. And he said, would you like to dance? And they got up and they played a slow song next, and they danced around that room. And I'm telling you, that is something they still talk about today. That particular son is 30 years old now, but just an experience. One of the things I love about Mary Kay is it impacts your life in so many different ways. And so we went back the next year, and that lady had passed away. But honestly, it is one of the most memorable experiences as far as service goes with my children. Just a great, great, great experience. I know y'all covered just about anything I could have thought to share, but I did want to tell you what I did, and I can put this in the box, is just like I said about Cyber Monday, I have been texting out just a little something and asking my customers and friends. I just said, How beautiful, can you believe it? We are 20 days away from Christmas. I would love to help you with your gift giving. Let's finish it up so you can enjoy the season. Do you need skincare for yourself? What about stocking stuffers? Are you having a gift exchange at your office, or do you need a few more things for those special names on your list? Remember, I offer free gift wrapping and delivery, and all purchases are backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call or text me anytime and check out my website. Fa la 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 is it's one of my favorite times of the year, Selah. And I have had so many people text me and say, "Oh, thank you so much." Women are stressed. People, it's 20 days till Christmas, and they're really not thinking about Mary Kay and their gift. They're thinking about running to Bath and Body, running to Best Buy, running to places when we can really help them. We just have to remind them that we're here. So that, in addition to all those other tips, because I've done them all, I would suggest just simply texting people and saying, "Hey, I'm your girl. Whatever you need, whatever gift you need, I can certainly help you." And then the reason I love being a sales director is honestly the people and the influence that Mary Kay has had on my life. I was a sales director, and then I stepped down, and then I went through qualification again and became a sales director. And just really not only the growth for me, but for my children and my family to see, you know, someone set a goal and hit a goal and then step away from it and try again. Y'all, you can tell your kids and your family and people that, oh, you can do it. But when you come back from behind and overcome, that is powerful. That is stronger than any words you may say. And so Mary Kay always offers that. It, to me, Mary Kay just offers hope for anyone, whether you're a sales director, consultant, no matter what level you are. As long as you're in Mary Kay, there is hope for a great future for you. And that is why I love the business. So that's what I have for you.
Wow. I love that, Selah. You have a beautiful heart, and you are definitely, God has you here for a reason. That is for sure. And you look gorgeous tonight. That lipstick color is slamming. So
thank you.
what color is that?
It's appleberry
Seriously? It's
with berry liner.
oh, okay. Because it looks like it's pulling a little bit reddish berry, and it's gorgeous on you.
Thank
So
you.
fantastic ideas. I love that story about your son dancing with that woman. That
Yes.
touches my heart. When my kids go, when my boys go, and I've had other people, I tell them, bring your kids, please bring your kids, because their eyes light up and there's something that fills their heart with joy. And we have met this guy named Larry, and Larry was he invented an IBM computer, the very first IBM computer.
Wow.
And he does tech for everybody at the care home in that wing. And seriously, like, he tries to give us stuff every time I go there. I'm like, Larry, no, we're here to serve you. And I'm not kidding. He made us take a Roku home. He said, I got a smart TV. I don't need it anymore. Give this to your boys. I'm like, oh, no. And so they have got amazing hearts. And so, but going back year after year, you just learn so much about these people. And so thank you for sharing that, Selah. Thank you for sharing all of your great tips. So anyway, guys, okay, well, if anyone has any questions, now's a great time to ask. But you know what? I want to share with you. I've not shared with you what my favorite part of being an independent sales director is. But my favorite part, of course, this business is amazing because I have the opportunity to, I guess, increase the quality of life for my family, because I want to be there for my kids. I always wanted to be able to have that flexibility to be at all of their events and things like that. But my favorite thing is seeing a change in the lives of people and allowing God to work through me to see growth in others and impact other people's lives. I could tell you story after story, but I have to tell you that Dolores Vollenweider is on here. And I hope that I don't cry, but Dolores is on Rosie's team. Rosie's a whole nother story. That would make me cry too, telling that story. But I have to tell you that Dolores came to each event, and I got to know Dolores even as Rosie's senior sales director. And my heart, I always loved seeing her. She was so supportive of Rosie at all times. And as Rosie was becoming an independent sales director, Dolores was right by her side. And she didn't want to join and become a Mary Kay consultant. She had no desire to do that previously. And then Rosie said, can you, would you be willing to join my team just to help me become an independent sales director? And Dolores says, absolutely. I love the product. I'll do anything to help you. And so she joined her team. And then Dolores caught something in her heart lit on fire. And I saw her serving other people with passion and joy. And that just touched my heart. And then, her husband said, Dolores, before that, you're going to have to go get a job. And she came home and said, I did. I just started Mary Kay because she was retired. She's retired military. And he said, you just need something to keep you busy. And lo and behold, her husband passed away soon after. And so just the fact that Rosie had offered Dolores this opportunity and God had placed Dolores within our sisterhood for such a time as this. And so it's just been my joy to have Dolores as part of our Mary Kay family, but also seeing that God is working through her mightily. And God works through each one of us. So I think that we all have to just make sure that we are stepping out of our own way, getting out of our comfort zone. Don't worry about the fear that is bottled up inside you. Go out and do something fabulous today. That's why I love Mary Kay. So anyway, you guys, we're going to go ahead and open it up for questions. I'm going to stop the recording here real quick. And